Lawrence Bingley, the creator of Colin the Can. May I call you Loz?
Yeah.
Where did your inspiration for Colin the Can come from?
What inspiration?
Okay, so you don't have any inspiration? Does it just...
It's a can of Coke. It's a chocolate bar. What inspiration?
This ain't the goes. Okay, so you don't need any inspiration. Yeah, here's a can of Coke. You've had lots and lots of people really commenting on him, haven't you? It's as though they believe...
He's a can of Coke.
He's real?
He's a can of Coke.
He is a can of Coke.
It's just a can, you know.
I know it's just a can. I know that. Shut up. You're making this hard for me. I know he's a can of Coke. And it's like his chocolate buddies. They are just sweets.
Indeed. It's a can of Coke in a candy shop.
Yeah. And that's...
Just like any divorced man.
I put, do people really believe that Colin exists? After all, he is only a can of Coke. And his lady friends are only bars of chocolate.
Indeed.
And
that is very true.
You have so many people that believe he really does exist.
Apparently.
Yeah?
Apparently.
And how many people have on Facebook have got Colin as their friend?
I think we're currently around about 288.
Do you think there's a lot of strange people on Facebook?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. And they're all fellas.
I don't think so. I mean, I have seen...
Okay. There are a few women.
I have seen some of the comments...
strange women.
I have seen some of the comments the women make. And also, they get quite upset on behalf of...
Kitty,
the Kit Kat bar of chocolate.
It's Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
It's the Kit Kat.
It is a Kit Kat, yeah.
It's just a bar of chocolate.
Yeah.
It's the best-selling bar of chocolate in the world.
Yeah. Are you...
As Colin, as a can of Coke, is the best-selling drink in the world.
Do you think you're going to be up in their sales with the antics of a can of Coke and a Kit Kat bar?
I very much doubt it, really, but...
It could be another 258 people buying Kit Kat.
Would that really make a dent in a fashionable dent in the sales?
No, I don't think so, because they sell millions of Kit Kat and cans of Coke.
Yeah, they do. Worldwide.
I believe somebody wanted to change him. They wanted to make him into a cherry Coke or a Diet Coke.
I think that they just felt that perhaps Colin needed a new costume, a new suit to go out in.
Yeah, but would it not be Colin if he wasn't in his little red and white can?
It would not be Colin. Colin has to be Coca-Cola. Not Diet Coke, not Cherry Coke, or Cherry 7-Up, thank you, Laura.
Or Pepsi. Pepsi is not the same as Coca-Cola.
It's not the same as Coca-Cola, no.
Coca-Cola is...
The Coke wars of the 70s prove this.
Well, yes. Coke, a can of Coke is just brilliant. A can of Pepsi is rubbish.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
You stick with the real thing.
That's it. I mean, the can of Coke is the real thing. Colin is just a figment. Really, Colin is just a figment of your imagination, isn't he?
It's a can of Coke.
And he's a can of Coke. I think we're going to have to dub the laughing.
Do you think?
I think so. We are really trying to emphasise to people to stop them getting really upset and worked up.
Yeah.
That he is a can of Coke.
Yeah.
And she is a Kit Kat bar.
Yeah, indeed.
And all his little...
And never the same Kit Kat bar twice.
No. Because I mean, the other week...
I get eaten after every photograph. I drink the Coke and I eat the Kit Kat.
Oh. And how many photographs a day do you take of this can of Coke and these bars of chocolate?
It depends on how thirsty and hungry I am.
Does it?
Yeah.
So have you got a really, really sweet tooth then?
Yeah.
Right.
What's left of them?
I wasn't asking that one. Okay. Right. I honestly don't know what more to say. I mean...
That's fair enough.
He's definitely a can of Coke, and I prefer bottled Coke because I can't drink a full can of Coke in one go, so I have to have a bottle.
Well, yes, you can always get a good screw on a bottle.
You can, yes, yeah. Get a nice screw, and you get a nice glug of Coke when it
Yeah.
It's picked up and it slides down your throat very nicely, yeah. I think this needs to go off. This cocktail. This is stupid. Okay, so hopefully when this goes out, everybody is going to finally say, oh yeah, well he is a can of Coke.
Hopefully it will be realised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you do it? What made you think?
I just sat on the park bench, I had a can of Coke in my hand, and I was kind of into surreal text messaging at the time. There were such texts as like the crows fly east at midnight.
All right, yeah.
The ducks swim south tomorrow.
Okay.
And these were just one-off
Yeah.
text messages, and there was a bit of banter going back and forth between me and somebody.
Well, how long ago?
I just thought I'd introduce the image.
The image of the Coke can.
Yeah. Colin was a lonely can.
Right, and then he had all these offers of bars of chocolate, bars of Kit Kat coming and keeping him company.
Well, yeah.
And
it was just something to do on lunchtime.
So it's been going for quite a while then.
He has been out there for over a year now.
Yeah. But it's only just recently that he's really appeared a lot.
Well, recently I have now introduced the fan page, so yes, there is a lot more interest in him, and it's spreading beyond my own field of Facebook friends.
Yeah. I think there's a few people that from outside have sort of like looked at other people's Facebooks, haven't they, and said, oh, I want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
I think they're just... Oh.
But we all love chocolate now and again, don't we?
I do, yeah, I must admit, I do like chocolate now and again, but I just couldn't eat as much chocolate and drink as much Coke as what you do, I'm afraid. My God. And I believe he does get suggestive comments as well, doesn't he?
He does, yes. So recently he did offer to go and demonstrate how to play tennis.
Oh, yeah. And also somebody offered to pull his ring, didn't they?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then he turned it down. He said he didn't want his ring pulling, didn't he?
Well, he's not really into having his ring fingered.
Yeah.
And the change of can design in the early 80s actually negates that now. There is no ring pull as such.
No, because you have to flick it, so he wouldn't be having his ring pulled, he'd be having it flicked, and I think that might have been quite painful for him.
Well, it can be quite pleasurable, so I'm told. But I'm not one for experimenting with having my ring flicked or pulled or fingered.
Yeah, but we're talking about a can of Coke here.
Indeed we are, talking about a can of Coke. It's just a can.
Oh dear. Yes, it's definitely a can of Coke. And that ends the interview of today.
Sign off a little bit better than that one. We'll use the sign off.
And that's the interview with Ross Bingley, the creator of a can of Coke that has adventures. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you.
Switch it off. Don't let me hear it.